Hey YouTube, I'm Luna, and I wanted to make a introduction video for my channel and tell you a little bit about me, because I know a lot of people seem to be doing that. Sorry, I'm like adjusting the video. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, so I'm Luna, and it's actually kind of a nickname for me, as well as a magical spiritual name that I've gone by forever. And so you guys can just call me Luna. And just to tell you a little bit about me, I'm a Leo, very much a Leo, as much as I care to not admit it. I really don't care to admit it, I guess. I'm very close to being a Cancer, so most of the time I like to be by myself. Sometimes I like to, I don't really like to be in front of crowds too much, which is really not a Leo trait. I'm very shy very often, but the one thing I do like to do in front of people is karaoke. That's one of my favorite things. Normally after like a couple drinks, but I do enjoy karaoke a lot. So I do try to bring in my Leo-ness forward a lot more, because I feel like sometimes it helps me to be more confident. So I try to exude more of a Leo personality than a Cancer one. But I don't believe I was born on a cusp. As far as Wicca goes, I've been practicing solitary since about 2007 or so. I think I was like a junior in high school. I picked up my first book on Wicca and really actively began practicing it. That being said, I'm no expert in Wicca. I really just want to talk about what I know as far as this channel goes, what I've learned so far, and things that I'm learning, and just kind of sharing those experiences with you guys and kind of learning with you more or less. I am actively trying to become part of a coven tradition at the moment. I'm working towards my first degree initiation. I don't know when I'm going to be initiated. It really depends on how far along I go, as far as my lessons go, and this particular tradition is a family tradition of Wicca, and the high priest is actually trying to keep the tradition alive and trying to find somebody who can kind of pass on that tradition and teach the tradition to others. So I'm trying to reach kind of a teacher status, so that I can help others learn their way on their path, I guess. And so that's kind of an exciting new adventure for me, as far as Wicca goes, is kind of a coven sitting, because I've been so used to and comfortable with being on my own and being by myself practicing Wicca, when I want to and how I want to. So that's kind of a new thing, but I really want a foundation for myself before I go and teach others about Wicca and kind of enhance my own practice. So that's really why I'm here. And just a couple more things about me. Going back to my Luna name, you may see also my the symbol that's on my videos of the yin and yang with the wolf paws. And yes, they are wolves. They're not a bear or a badger or a lion. They're wolf paws. I get that a lot. That's actually a tattoo on my left shoulder. It was my first tattoo I ever got when I was 18, and it means a whole hell of a lot for me. And it just really, yin and yang kind of symbolizes to me the kind of the light and dark side of both the god and the goddess, and kind of like the balance of life, if you will. And the wolf has always been one of my favorite animals. I won't say that the wolf is my totem animal or anything like that. I know a lot of people like to claim that, and I'm not one of those people. Because it's really, it seems like, in my opinion, it's really easy to say that your totem is a fox or a wolf or a mountain lion or something like that, but really, your actual totem may be like, something that's not so glamorous, like a bee or earthworm or something. And I will talk about totem animals at some point, because that is something that I do pay attention to in my practice. But yeah, we'll get into that more later. But anyway, back to the tattoo thing. I have 4 tattoos actually. I have that one that's on my shoulder. I have a phoenix that goes on my side and wraps around this side. I have a pentacle on my ankle, and I also have written in kind of cursive letters on my on my hip on my left side. It says "Se una ragione per tutto," which is Italian for everything happens for a reason, or there's a reason for everything, is basically what it literally translates to. But it's just something my mom always said, and I wanted it to stay with me. I'm also 4th Italian, so it just kind of went together. The phoenix on my side really kind of, I got it I had major jaw surgery on my face when I was 18, and I got it after that, and I kind of used it to symbolize kind of a revival, like being born from your ashes. No matter what happens, you can always come back from that no matter what. And also kind of like to show me that I can always, no matter what happens, I can always come out of it. And just things that happen in life. And so the phoenix is really an important spiritual symbol for me. So that's why. Very, very painful tattoo, but beautiful. But yeah, other things about me, I'm a very creative person. I'm actually working on my bachelor's right now in graphic design, so I'm very artsy. I'm also really, really into cars. I love working on cars. It's kind of like a hobby. I would never do it as a career. But I do enjoy, me and my boyfriend both enjoy working on cars, so that's something that I love. And I also, I have a little dog that you may see in some videos. Her name's Bella. She's a little black long-haired Chihuahua, and she's 4 years old. And she's my little baby, so you may see her sometimes. And just a little bit more about me, I guess, is I kind of grew up in a somewhat normal family. I know some families can be dysfunctional, but my parents, they're married, retired. My dad just retired, and I've got an older sister. My parents growing up were always very accepting and loving. My mom especially was very accepting of my path and my religion. I did have an altar. I was fortunate enough that my parents were accepting enough that I could have an altar in my room and practice Wicca on the Sabbats and Esbats, and I was very fortunate to have such open-minded parents. And that's how I will be with my kids. I will be very open-minded to whatever path they choose to follow. So I was very, very blessed in that aspect with my parents. And I know that's not always the case for others who are choosing, to practice Wicca. And kind of, I know it can be hard. I know my boyfriend is, his family is very, very Catholic, Italian Catholic. And so I definitely know what it feels like to kind of keep your practice to yourself, because I definitely don't talk about religion to them. They don't even know that I'm Wiccan. And so I'd kind of like to keep it that way for as long as possible, because I know some of his family would be very not so accepting of that. if that makes any sense. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. I didn't mean for it to go 10 minutes, but that's really Luna. And if you guys have any questions about Wicca or solitary Wicca or coven Wicca, or any questions along your path, just don't hesitate to send me a message. I'm still working on this 30-day challenge. I've been trying to push myself. I really need to give myself like a time in the day where I would just work on that, and work on the exercises and stuff, so I can finally put this all together. I know I finished the first week, all the exercises, and I'm working into the second week right now. So I definitely will keep you guys posted on that. Sorry it's taking so long, but it is kind of crazy right now with work and lots of other stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for reading my blog, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. All right, blessed be. Bye.